Hello, good evening. Today, very happy to welcome Mrs. Jamila Choyce or Jamila J, acting model from America, the United States. How are you, Jamila?
I'm good. How are you, Mr. Sherif?
Thank you very much for accepting the live. Happy New Year.
Happy
And
New Year to you. Blessings in 2023.
thank you very much. Before I ask about your work, do you know what does your name mean in Arabic?
Beautiful.
Bravo. Very
Beautiful.
good. Yes. So, Jamila, I want to ask you first, when and did you decide to become a model, a plus model? And what did you do to become a professional model on online and also on magazines and websites?
Okay, so actually, I started modeling when I was in college, when I attended the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. That's when I first started to model. I wanted to be a clothes designer, but I was not very good at sketching. At the time, you had to sketch your clothes and then you had to make the pattern, you had to drape the pattern, and then you had to sew the garment. So I was not very good at that. But I always loved fashion. I always loved clothes. And that's when I really started to model in Los Angeles and San Francisco when I was a student at the Fashion Institute um, of Design and Merchandising. It's called FITM, and it's here in Los Angeles. From there, I had a family and I got married, and I was a little heavier than I was when I was, at in college. And then there was something called a plus size model, and I didn't know what that was. And I started exploring plus size modeling. Actually, I wanted to be an actress, and so I took my headshots and started sending them out to different agencies. And
Yes.
one lady I sent my pictures to, she said, "Oh, you would make a really good plus size model." And so the rest is history. I love modeling. I love acting. I love designing clothes. So I love all aspects of fashion.
Yes. Yes, but tell me, when did you decided to become a size model and started to tell maybe friends, family, you- I don't know, did people try to tell you it wouldn't work or something like that, or did they support you to become model?
Um, hmm. When I first started plus size modeling, um, I don't really. Actually, I started doing acting first, taking acting lessons, and then eventually going into modeling. But I think with acting, no, not really. I think once I took my headshots and you know, taking pictures, I really photographed really well, and so my pictures were always, very very nice. Um, but no one really didn't tell me not to be a plus size model because I believe that every size has a market. Either you're short, you're tall, you're petite, you're small. Every dress size, every woman, there's a market for you. And so if you can sell garments based upon your size, why can't you do that? Because what looks good on me as a 5'9", plus size woman won't look good on the size 0. So everybody should be represented on the runway.
Great. And I've seen that have created several websites. Jamila, website jamilaj.com will direct people to jamilaj+casting.com. So
It's the
what kind
same
of
website.
services?
It's the
Yes,
same website. Yes.
yes. So what kind of services do you present? I see you bring some opportunities for other models to come on board as well.
Yes, I have opportunities for women. I think my motto is, my mantra is, every little girl wants to be a model, but every woman can be a plus size woman, regardless of what size you are, what shape, height, dress size. I believe that every woman can be a model if you work hard, if you dedicate it, if you really have that determination. You can be a model. So the services we offer is, we offer casting calls. We will send casting calls every day in your email. We have I have a show like this. It's called Jamila J Girl Talk. We we air every Sunday at 12 noon my time, which is Pacific Standard Time, and then on the East Coast it's 3 o'clock. So I have my models on my show, just like you're having me on your show. I have a conversation with models, and we air them on YouTube, Facebook, and then I have Choice TV. So it's also aired on Choice TV, which is on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. I have a clothing line, so we're going to get back to doing fashion shows since COVID was had everybody shut down. We're excited. Summer 2023, we're going to start doing fashion shows. So anybody that signs up with me can be in our fashion shows. And I have a magazine. It's called Curve um, Erotica magazine. So it's geared to plus size women, in lingerie, swimsuits. It's erotica, but it's not raunchy. It's sexy, but it's not porn. So I just want to show plus size women, just we're sexy, just period, because we have bigger boobies, and our bodies are bigger, and most men love us. So that's what I have to offer anybody that signs up with Jamila J. I have opportunities mostly in America. I'm not abroad yet. I have to make those connections, but it's so much fun. I enjoy every minute of what I do, every second. I love photo shoots. My goal this year is to do more runway shows. I have a bra line that I'm working on, and I'm going to get that on the runway in May. So I just have a lot of good things going on. And when I say bra, lingerie. So I have on one of my bras. So they're beautiful, beautiful bras, handmade bras, and this one has. I'm sorry. This one has a jacket to it. I don't know if you can see it, but every bra is
Yes.
different. Every bra is handmade, and every bra is sexy.
Yes. And you mentioned your YouTube channel here is Jamila Choice. People can look for it and find it easily. And I
Uh,
see that on weekly basis, You have like an hour and a half show with models and also actors, not only women but also men of African American descent. And you talk about arts, about modeling and fashion, and this is beside your presence on the other social media, correct?
Yes, yes.
Yes. Jamil, I want to ask you, uh, do you have plans of expanding your service in other places on the world, especially in our continent, Africa? Because, in Africa, as you, of course, you might know, in many African countries, as a film critic, Nigeria, Burundi, South Africa. And Africa is very special with its beauty, the land, the sky, and also women and men. They are astonishing. And I think a lot of African women would like to venture to modeling and acting.
Actually, my clothes, some of my clothes right now I have Jamila J
Mm-hmm.
Fashion. It's Akira, and it comes from Nigeria. This fabric is I think it's called a Bantu, Bantu fabric, and it's from Nigeria. So I
Yes.
would love to do more things abroad. Actually, I'm looking for a manufacturer I can work with for my bra lines. I'm looking for
Yes.
fabric. I'm looking for just different, unique jewelry, accessories. I put rhinestones on my bras. I put jewelry on my bras. So I'm very open to um, the world. You know, being
Yes.
around the world, working with different vendors and people all around the world. So yes, I'm very open to, especially Africa.
Of course. Of course. And I've seen, Jamila, recently you had an interview in the website voidla.com.
Hmm.
And this interview is very interesting because you talk about your work as a creator and on the different platform you're working on. I mean, you are on YouTube, of course, on Facebook, Instagram. You've been a model in several magazines. I've seen a lot of covers featuring
Yeah.
yourself, promoting your own line and other people's lines, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
LA
So,
Voyager. Yeah, I
yeah,
was in there, I think, three
yeah,
times. So it's very
yeah,
exciting to be recognized in your own area too. Because sometimes, you know, when you work really hard, people like you're from a whole different country, and
yes,
I've been with you before, Venus. What is it? Meetingvenus.com. You featured me.
yes,
So
yes,
sometimes, you know,
yes,
you can get recognition from all over the place except your home. So I'm very
yes,
proud to be recognized in LA also.
yes. Uh, Jamila, I want to ask you, since we are the new year, do you have a certain wish or dream or inspiration you're looking to achieve this year?
Um, in 2023, I would like all the pieces of what I'm doing to just come together in terms of the magazine. I want the magazine to be international. I want the magazine to flourish, to go worldwide. I want a talk show. I have a pilot for a talk show, Jamila J Girl Talk. I'm trying to get that in on television as well. That's another hope for 2023. Again, my bra line will be launched in May in New York. I would like to get that, um, off the ground so that everybody could be wearing Jamila J bras. That would be great. Just everything that I've been implementing, I wanted to come together and just go far. Just
Yes,
really, just everything explode. Everything
yeah,
explodes, and just be able to hire uh, talented people to work with me, to hire beautiful models to work with me, to put fashion shows on. The people that sign with Jamila J Plus Size Casting will be on the runway. So just all my dreams just manifest and come together. That's my goal in 2023.
excellent. Jamil, I want to thank you very much for this lovely interview, and I
Thank
wish you
you.
all the best on your line of fashion, your magazine, your social media presence, and your show on YouTube. And I look forward to talk to you again once you have a new project or a new achievement to announce.
Thank you. I appreciate you initially putting me in your meetingvenus.com on your website.
Thank you.
And also
Yes,
thank you for this opportunity to,
my pleasure.
explain what I do, because I do have a lot of people on social media, and I don't go live very often. I guess I should, but I just love photography and doing pictures. But thank you for this opportunity to just explain what I do, and
Thank you.
all about JamilaJ.com. I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome, Jamila. Thank you very much, and I wish you a lovely afternoon and weekend.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, and blessings to you and your family in 2023.
Thank you. Thank you. Likewise. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.